Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Iyanifa and 7 diviners have come out to warn yet again that, and it is the final warning. What the buy of a key figure could mean for the Ooni of Ife's throne. Iyanifa said 14 more will go for Queen Naomi's peace, and there is nothing anybody can do. That this will be what we call collateral damage, and it's going to happen to those who are not listening to what is being said. That they will buy, items for sacrifice, for rituals and all of that. Ooni of Ife will spend so much money to buy most of these items. They will go and mix them up. They use local gin, okay? The kind of gin that is prepared right here in Africa, in Nigeria. The gin that is prepared with, I don't know if it's ethanol or whatever they use to prepare that gin, not imported gin. The local gin that is prepared here to use in sacrifices, ritual purposes. They will buy them in drums and they will keep, people will go and adulterate them, put water, they will put anything they could put like Coke, Fanta, all of these are people that are being paid to truncate justice and also ensure that most of these rituals that are being done are not accepted. Now, say for instance, there is a particular ritual. Remember a time where they went into the ancient forest to go and do Queen Naomi's ritual cleansing, okay? They have done so many cleansing, gearing towards the reinstatement of Olori Naomi. We heard that when they went to the ancient forest to go and do cleansing, you remember that they say the cleansing was not properly done, where they had demanded for a virgin girl with dread and all of that. They say most of those rituals that were not accepted by the gods were not accepted, not because the god doesn't want Queen Naomi back. They were not accepted because they would buy whiskey that they are supposed to use to appease the gods. People will go and put water at night. They will buy things like bitter cola. It's supposed to be, local bitter cola. They have the things they use and the things they don't use. People will go and mix them up. Everything they would have prepared for a particular ritual will be so mixed up and messed up. Iyanifa is daring them to try it again now. That they have been doing it over and over and over again. That she is daring them to try it again. Like before, when they want to do this, they are big celebrations where they appease the gods and all of that. They will buy all of these things. They will go and fence it. They will have guards who will be there looking after these things and all of that. Since Iyanifa came back into the palace, some of the things that have been bought for ritual purposes, nobody has been there. Iyanifa said that they don't have to send any guard or anybody, that anybody who knows that they gave birth to them well in Ile-Ife, they should go and try the nonsense they used to try before. Iyanifa has come out to warn them that 14 more will go for the sake of Queen Naomi's peace. But it's your choice whether you are really ready to travel to go and meet your ancestors or not. It is your choice. And between the weekends and now, 2 have already gone. That Iyatani Molo that says she is the biggest Aje in Ile-Ife. You cannot do anything to her. Rather, she will finish your children. She will cut you, chop you, everyhow. Now, where is she today? She has fallen, okay? And they say the fact that Iyatani Molo failed the way that she failed. Others are afraid. They have seen that it is not business as usual. Yeah? That they have seen, yes, so that it is not business as usual. Iyanifa is warning everybody, and the gods are warning. They said this happens to be the final warning, that nobody will have the time to be talking about this again. You want to fight against the gods. You want to wage war against the gods. If you think you have the power to do that, go ahead and do that. But if anybody is telling Iyanifa that because of the things that are happening, they should take the ancient sword back to where it used to be, that it will never ever happen. That life is all about responsibility and accountability. You know what is right, you do it. You don't want to do it, be ready for the consequences. And that is exactly what Iyanifa has been saying the entire time. It is not a small something that is happening in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. They are saying that, things are really happening. The level of betrayal, the things that have been done to Olori Naomi, the revelation from the scroll, and everything have been happening. People are beginning to go back to where they are supposed to be. Remember where Ebony, where was she staying before? Where is she staying now? Where was Ikbi staying before? The Yeyoluwa apartment is vacant. Nobody is asking them to move. They are just moving themselves. See the way that elder, Ooni of Ife's cousin, stripped himself of, chieftaincy ornament. Nobody asked him to do that. He did that on his own. Even though we have that, it is the ancient sword that they are afraid of. Because with those ornaments, your punishment will be worse than a person who is not at the helm of affair, a person that people expect that should be able to, make things better. Then you are one of those who is making things worse. They said that happens to be the reason why that man dropped the ornament. How they will gather and say that a particular ritual that has to do with Olori Naomi must be done inside the ancient, the sacred forest of Odua, because they do know that Queen Naomi will not want to go in there, and it will, kind of suspend the event of her return into the palace. Iyanifa is asking them to try it, and also opening up to them that 14 more are supposed to go for the sake of Olori Naomi. And that is why I continue to talk about Mummy Abbey. There was a day she said this, that they will go for Queen Naomi's sake, and that is exactly what is going on with them. Queen Naomi has got a very serious spiritual depth with the Ooni of Ife. No matter what they do, destiny is going to come before anyone's perception or anyone's thought. And so let them continue to fight, because at the end of the day, they will go for the peace of Olori Naomi. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.